Today we're doing another loading and shooting series video. We're going to be using the Lyman Spar turret press, doing 9mm, and that's coming up next here on Jesse Be Outdoors, Reloading. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. So today we're loading up some 9mm on the Lyman Spar turret press here, and then later in the video we're going to go out and shoot it in my Beretta 92FS. So what we're going to do is bring that camera on in here, show you the components that we're going to be using, and we're going to start loading up. So let's get to it. Alright, for components today we are once again using HP38 powder from Hodgdon. This is my favorite semi-automatic powder to use. I use a lot of it. That might be changing soon, but for now that's what we're using for powder today. Then for brass we are using mixed range brass here, and TruthSocial primers are in those. And then the bullet we're going to be using today is going to be a Lee 356-120 TC truncated code that I powder coated and casted myself. So let's go ahead and get started since we know what all the components are. Once again, we'll take our rope off of here and get this ready. Now the dies we're going to be using today are going to be RCBS carbide dies. If you guys have seen the other videos, this is the last in this series. You guys know I'm getting a Dillon 550C, and I bought some RCBS dies to use in the Dillon, and then the very last one back here you can't see is going to be a Lee factory crimp die. So let's go ahead and get started here. First round we're going to do our normal. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing while I'm doing it, and then we're going to do a powder check. So this first one here we are sizing, and man, that one was really tough. Do that again. Couldn't believe how tough that was. But now we are going to expand. And like I said before, the reason why I don't have a depriming pin in here is because we already have these pre-primed. And then we expand to make this bullet fit in. If we didn't expand it, that bullet wouldn't fit in like that. So now we're going to check our powder charge here. Zero out our case. Check our powder. Now I'm looking for 3.8 grains of this. And we are a little bit high because it's been setting. So we'll dump that out and we'll do another check here. Alright, we'll do it one more time. Just want to be sure. Alright, and we are on that. So now we'll put this back in. We're going to move to our bullet seating die. Take our bullet, put it in there. We're going to seat our bullet. This is a seating and crimping die, but I only seat. Then we go to the Lee factory crimp die, and we crimp. Pull that out here, and we have our first round of 9mm made up. Now over here, I've got the barrel to my Beretta, and we're going to do a plunk test. Plunk it in there. It dropped out just fine. Plunk it in again. Spin it to make sure it's not in the rifling, and it dropped right back out, so that is perfect. So we got our first round made up here. So let's keep on keeping on this. I'm really enjoying this press. If you guys don't follow the channel, this is your first time watching. This was my wife's grandpa's press, and I'm reloading on it for the very first time, doing these series of videos. And I think it's kind of cool that I get to reload these rounds on my wife's grandpa's press. I pretty much got everything of his that was reloading and casting related. Her dad gave it all to me to use. And this press was sitting over there. And I kind of totally forgot about it. And then I started this channel. And I was like, hey, that would be something cool to do videos on for this channel. So I asked my father-in-law if I could use it. He said, nope, go ahead and grab it. So we went over there, grabbed it, cleaned it up, and now we're doing videos on it. Now the one thing it is missing is the priming system. That's why I got my rounds pre-primed. But what I'm going to do is, he said the priming system is over there somewhere in the garage. So I'm going to have to go over there and do some digging and see if I can find it. And if I can find it, we will do some more videos with it with the priming system. Now also, you could deprime on it. It's supposed to have a bin for depriming. But I don't know if that's over there or not. If we can't find that, we'll just keep depriming off press like I normally do anyways. And we'll do that. And we'll work it with the primer on there. Now I'm going to guess, more than likely, knowing her grandpa, it's probably going to have the small pistol primer cup on it. And I'm probably going to have no clue where the large one is. So we'll just be able to do like 9mm, 40 Smith & Wesson, 38 Special, 380, stuff like that on this press. But that's alright though. It'll give us more videos to do. But right there, we have got 5 rounds made up. Let's go ahead and change this camera angle. So this press is what actually started this series of videos loading and shooting. Leave a comment down below if you guys like this series. I think it's kind of fun to just load up 20 rounds. That way you guys can see them loaded. See how I load them up. And then we take them out and fire them and see how they fire. That has been a lot of fun doing this videos. I think I got one more left to do on here, and I haven't figured out if I want to do it or not. Leave a comment down below if you guys want to see 380, because I haven't done 380 on the channel yet. And I don't know how many people are actually into 380. I've got 2 of them. I've got a Burst of Thunder 380, and then I've got my Sig P365 380. So we could load some rounds up for one of those if you guys want to, and do a video of one of those. I think if I did do it, what I have is a Lee, I think it's a 102 grain cast bullet, and I really like that one, and that goes perfect in the Sig. Ooh, that one's really tough. I noticed one thing, these RCBS dies, at least on this 9mm one, the sizing has been really tough on it. The Lee sizing die I don't have near that pressure, and it seems like it's been on about every round here. Just something I'm noticing and telling you guys, since I'm using a different die set from what I'm used to using. But yeah, I like that little Sig P365 380. Everybody goes, why didn't you just get a 9mm? Well, I got it for my wife and my daughter to shoot. And if you guys have ever shot one, they shoot like a 22. There's like 0 recoil on it. It's easy the rack to slide. Where on the 9mm, it's a little bit harder to rack, and it's got a lot more felt recoil. I carry a P365 XL. So I kind of know, even though it's a tad bit bigger than the regular one, I know how much kick it's got. And they really don't care for that. But the 380 version is just like shooting a 22. Even though it's a small little gun, I really enjoy shooting it. I like it better than the Burst of Thunder 380. For one, it holds more rounds. And I think it's even lighter. So I really enjoy that about it. I haven't shot that on my main channel in a while, so we might have to do that anyways. We'll get the 380 dies out. Whoops, I dropped my brass here. Let me grab it real quick. But we'll have to do that. I think I'm going to do that video just because I haven't shot the gun in a while. I was debating it, but now I think I got my mind made up just because I haven't shot that gun in a while. I want to do it. That is a fun little gun. So, go ahead and we'll do that video after this one. Might as well do everything. That'll mean the only one I haven't done on this press would be 223. I think I'm going to wait on that and either do 223 on the... I'm debating if I want to do it on the Lee Classic Turret Press or when I get the Dillon. We'll do those on one of them though. Probably won't be right away because I want to do some videos with the Dillon. And also I want to get doing some shotgun reloading, because shotgun reloading's fun too. I just started doing that midsummer. I've only done a few videos on my main channel. I've actually got some videos made up, and I'm debating which channel to put it on, because I made them before I had this channel, and I've got some pieces of reloading in it, but I skipped because I wasn't sure what YouTube was going to do. So I didn't want to hurt my main channel, which is the only one I had at the time. So I skipped the sizing and priming part, and then I just showed the rest of it. So I think I'm going to put those on my main channel, and then if we reload anything else, it'll be on this. There's probably 5 videos over there, because what it is some of the stuff that Dummy Around and Booze and Bullets sent me. They sent me some buckshot and some slugs. So we'll be doing those. Like I said, I already got the beginning parts of all of them made. But we'll do those, I think, probably on the other channel. But after this round here, I'm going to change the camera angle up one more time, just so you guys don't get bored looking at the same thing. I like mixing it up. So we'll get this. Whoop! I did that in the 357 one and didn't catch it. I turned the thing and then went to seat the bullet, and I seated it in the crimper. That didn't work too well. So we got this finished out here, and we'll change the angle again. Alright, let's knock these last 5 rounds out here. This has been very enjoyable working on this press. Pretty cool to get to work on something that's this old and it still works just fine. I had the one issue with it missing the washer. Walter at the Viejo channel knew exactly what it was. He got me straightened up on that to fix it, know what was going on with it. So I appreciate that, Walter, for doing that. That made it run a lot better after that. First video with this, the turret was actually moving, and it was pretty bad. And after I already made the video, I got a hold of Walter, and he said, yeah, that's not right. But I put the video out anyways, because, you know, I truthfully didn't know. It's a learning experience, and now you guys can learn from it. And that's why I left it on here and posted that video like that, because I want people to learn even from my mistakes. And to me, it's always better to learn from somebody else's mistakes and make your own. That's just me personally. But we got 2 more rounds here to make up, and we will be finished with this. Get our bullet here. And on the last round, I'll go through the steps again, just so you guys know, in case there's any new reloaders watching. So once again, we got pre-primed brass, so there's no decapping pin in our sizing die. We're going to size, and I'll show you guys this time since I didn't at the beginning. You can't put a bullet in a case that hasn't been expanded. It won't fit. So now we got to expand this to make that bullet fit here. Got it expanded. Now our bullet will fit down in there like that, like it should. So now we are going to put our powder in. Put our case back in. We're going to move it over to the bullet seating die. Seat our bullet. Crimp our bullet. And that is our final round. Now let's take these outside and shoot them. Now we're outside with the 20 rounds of 9mm we just made up. Shooting my Beretta 92FS here. Let's have some fun with this. I haven't shot it in a little bit. Let's go for the MGM gong. Alright, pulled that shot a little bit. Let's go for the big silhouette. Alright. Go for the MGM coyote. Go for a small silhouette. Alright, silhouette on the stand. Let's go for the small plate. Alright, since we're right there, let's go for that bowling pin. smoked that. Literally, I just saw some smoke come off of it. That's a brand new pin that I just put up, and because it's cold out, maybe that's why it smoked. Let's try the little gopher here. There we go. We got them on the last round. They all fired just fine. Let's try out our last magazine. All right, magazine number 2 here with the rounds that we made up. Let's go for the MGM popper. Sorry, I just love shooting at that thing. Let's try the 6-inch. All right, we'll pop that. Let's try the MGM Coyote in the head. There we go, right on top of it. Well, let's try that bowling pin again. All right, nailed him on the last round. Let's go over my final thoughts. So what's my final thoughts? Once again, love reloading on that press. That is a fun press to reload on. Made 20 rounds of 9mm up. You can see I could pretty much hit whatever I want out there. They shoot very accurate in this Beretta 92FS, and I use these same rounds in all my different guns, and I know it'll fire in all my 9mm, and I really like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the series of videos of loading and shooting. As always, don't forget to check the links out down below. Down there I have links to Axle Hearing Protection, Gators Eyewear, and a bunch of other companies I like dealing with. Some have got discount codes to save you guys money. Others are affiliate accounts that do help out the channel. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. We are One Nation Under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.